Oh, you can almost see the cat right now. Hang on. Can I make cat cam happen? Oh, yeah, you can see her. It's just dark. That's her bed right there. That's her. Don't say I never did nothing for you. You just pointed out a cat. I wonder if maybe I can set up like a tiny light. Get a special on that cat. That's exactly what I was thinking. Maybe I can set up a tiny light to just light up her bed. She's actually been using her bed. I bought her that bed like 2 years ago. She never used it. She slept in it. So she slept in it like right when I first got it. Like once she slept in that bed in the old apartment, like the day that I got it, and then she never went over there again. So when I moved into this place, I put the bed in my closet in the bedroom at first because she used to like to sleep in closets. So I thought maybe it'd be good for her there, but she didn't like doing it here. You said to watch a minute long ad. Jesus Christ! Thanks, Twitch. If I could, I would turn that off. Hope you're getting that money. Yeah, I think it was probably worth like 2 cents. You know. But no, I eventually I moved it out because I was looking at his stuff and it's just like the problem with fucking cats is like you'll spend money getting them stuff to try and entertain them, and they just won't care sometimes. So that's like what happened with the bed initially, was she wouldn't use the bed. So I got like, I was pissed about it, but I still held on to the bed for a while. And so I was like, all right, I'm cleaning stuff out. I'm going to put this bed out here and I'm going to put it under the table because she generally likes sleeping under things. And for like 3 weeks, she didn't sleep in it. And then right as I was about to like throw it out, she went over and now she's been sleeping in it like every day. So I don't know. She also like cycles through like preferred sleeping spaces though. Like there was a week where she was sleeping like entirely on that shelf. I have a blanket in that shelf. It's a loud ringtone. I have a blanket on that shelf on the bookshelf because I didn't have enough stuff to like really fill it up anyways, and it was at an easy height for her to get on it. And so for like a week she slept there every day, and she'll probably cycle back around to it at some point. Every now and then she'll start sleeping on that window, and then she'll leave the window alone for like a week. But yeah, anyways, the agenda today, on Labor Day we played through What Remains of Edith Finch in one sitting, and that was really cool. That was rad. I was super into that. That team has one other game, and supposedly it tangentially ties into one of the questions that's kind of left open in Edith Finch, which is basically what happened to there's one member of the family that like you don't have like a confirmed, they just don't know what happened to him basically. And so supposedly this game is about that or answers that in some capacity. I didn't know anything about this. I thought it was a phone game. Originally released on PlayStation. Oh, Jesus. Hang on. Alright, let's see. There we go. Well, no, let's just do a straight up game catcher. I can probably do that, yeah? Yeah, let's do a straight up game catcher. Let's do... Bam. Ever trying 1080p streams? God damn, I forgot to change it back. I wish it would just let me do it now, but I understand why it has to be something that's done in like when I'm not live. Remind me as soon as this stream is over, and I'll do it. Yeah, because what is it under? It's under... It's a rough thing, right? Because, like, with some games, I think I wouldn't be able to handle it. I need to upgrade my computer very badly It's starting to chug in ways where it's like, okay, some of this stuff is starting to like slow down. I think the processor is fine, but the motherboard and the GPU I think might be the problem. Toys? I'm assuming the toys is like related to like a completion thing that I get through playing the game. Yeah, so just like with Edith Finch, I don't know anything about this game. I thought this was a mobile puzzle game, but now that I think about it, I think I am confusing it with Monument Valley. Now that I think about it, because I haven't played that either, and I think that was a mobile puzzle game. I don't really play a lot of my. I have like less than a year ago, I finally bought a phone that is kind of modern. So I was never really able to do mobile games. But now I'm doing Pokemon Go all the time. Alright. I almost immediately went like duck feet. Swan. It's a swan.
Monroe's mother had always been much better at starting things than finishing them. When she died, she left behind over 300 canvases, not one of them finished, along with Monroe, who felt pretty unfinished himself. The orphanage allowed him to keep only one painting, and so he chose the unfinished swan that had always been his mother's favorite. But that night, he woke up to find the swan had disappeared. So he took his mother's silver paintbrush and followed the footprints into a little door he hadn't seen before.
Huh. There's a little dot there. Can I be doing something? Oh. Oh. Okay, this is a fascinating mechanic already. Yo, these guys... Do I have a way to walk? Okay, so now I can actually WASD. I can WASD, I can... E does the same thing as clicking. Fascinating. Mickey? Dude! Epic Mickey is authentically, like... actually, like, a phenomenal game. Like, it's... It lacks polish in some areas. But, like, the first one, like, has a lot of really cool ideas to it. It's a cool fucking game. The sequel is awful. It was, like, hyper depressing. It felt like just very little was put into the sequel compared to the first. And it's funny because they make a big deal out of, like, the sequel. They made a big deal out of advertising that it was going to be a musical, but it has, like, 2 songs in it. One at the very beginning and one at the end. That's basically it. Fascinating. Okay, so forest, bench. I'm in farmland, basically. If you cover too much, it all disappears. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, oh, you can jump. Okay, space. Yeah, like that's the fascinating thing. Like this bench basically disappeared because I also painted everything behind it. So, I'm thinking about the kind of ways that you can hide secrets in a game like this, and it's pretty rad. So I'm assuming that the walls and all the boundaries count whether I've inked it or not. Yo? I'm guessing even if I hit that with black ink, the footprints will stay? Yeah, okay. Ooh, I have a branching path here. Or no, this is just... Okay, no, this is just a little alcove. This isn't... Is this outside of the house from Edith Finch? No, right? It's kind of similar. It's like a similar... It's a similar aesthetic, but I don't think it's the same geography. It would be an interesting touch. Milton wasn't the guy's name, though, right? The kid. They had no idea what Edith Finch was when making this. Oh, was this game before? Hey, Topulus, how you doing? Did this come out before Edith Finch? I really, like, I know jack shit about anything. This was years and years before? Okay, I had no idea. I assumed that since they were saying it answered, like, one of the... Like, what happened to the... Milton wasn't his name, though, right? It wasn't... There's that frog that I couldn't find in Edith. Oh, no, he's gone. What was the name of the brother in Edith Finch? Started with an M. It wasn't Mark. Yo? Wait. Will fish eat these if I... Okay, no, they just jump randomly. Milton was the brother you're playing as Monroe. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I thought they were different names, but similar vibes. Can I just... No. Oh, do I have to jump across rocks on the side? Is that a thing? Oh, there's other... Okay, other footprints. I'm, like, fascinated by, like... I feel like there's gonna be... I don't know, like, this gameplay mechanic is fascinating, and I feel like there's a lot of interesting ways you can hide secrets with this setup. And I'm a completionist, so I'm like... This thing don't go out this way. Okay. Remember when that frog got fucking devoured by a Leviathan? That Leviathans just exist in this Swan painting. I'm not in the Swan painting, though. Right? I'm, like, running away from an orphanage. Okay. Fascinating. Wonder if there's an achievement for beating the game without painting anything? I bet there is. I don't want to look at the achievement list because I'm afraid there will be spoilers in it if I do. But when we beat the game... I will look at the achievement list, and because I bet that's a thing. It would be a very oh, cute. It would be a very easy. Milton usually portrayed himself with a crown, right? I'm just looking for my man, Milton. Oh. Yo? What's all that about? Huh. Well, I think it's just... That must be the guy that owns this, like, mansion or whatever I'm running into. This is a nice-ass house. Wait. That's his feet. Those aren't footprints. That's the whole ass feet. Damn, he's a swan and he got feet? Austin Walker, hit me up, please. I've been trying to talk to you for years. Hey, Levi. Am I being stumped by this puzzle? The puzzle being, how do I go through a door? Oh, okay, right click will also jump. Fascinating. Oh no, there's stairs right here. God damn it. This is a hard game. Part of me wants to paint absolutely everything. Part of me only wants to do, like, tasteful splotches, because I think that looks the coolest. Yo, that's sick, though. I wonder how they designed this. Like, how was the engine set up to... Because, like, this... The whole thing's persistent. Yo? Interesting. They haven't done that before. Excuse me? Okay, I want a shooter that looks like this, but the environment is painted by the bloodier enemies. It kind of reminds me of, what is it, Screen Cheat? What was the shooter where the gimmick was you could only see where people were? It was a split screen competitive shooter, and the gimmick was that you couldn't see anybody else on your screen, so you could only figure out people's locations by looking at their screen to see where they were in the level. Splatoon? Not Splatoon. I'm pretty sure it was called Screen Cheat. Splatoon's fantastic. Dude, Splatoon 3 looks fucking sick. I'm still kind of fascinated that they decided to release the third one on the Switch, but I guess when I think about it, it looks like they want the Switch to be, like, their platform for the foreseeable future. And, like, if they make a new console, it's just going to be, like, an upgraded Switch. So I guess I kind of get it. Like, why they didn't want to just roll all the new stuff into Splatoon 2. Oh, you're a chicken. You're not a swan at all. God damn it. Alright, let's finish the statue. Nice. What interesting. See, they use yellow to highlight where you need to go. They learned that from Naughty Dog's hit franchise Uncharted. Or The Last of Us. They also did that in Last of Us. It's kind of morbid. Holding up a drumstick. Got the ring on. You got. My review is definitely Unfinished Swan as a Splatoon-like. Should I write that? I don't do Steam reviews. I think I did a couple, like, fucking years ago. So long ago that I don't remember jack shit about them. But I think it was, like, a thing to complete, like, your Steam profile, like, your initial, like, Steam achievements or whatever. They wanted you to write at least one review or something. Should I just start doing that for the games that I play? I guess it's the thing, right? If you really like a game, like, you should support the developers by putting out a positive review. Bacon. Okay, good to know. There's just a vase. Who put their vases up here? What Zelda-ass shit is this? What good are these doing up here? Alright. Unicorn? Unicorn. Gonna screenshot this and send it to the team for inspiration. There we go. I hope we get to make a fucking unicorn at some point. That was one of my favorite gags of Wildlands, and it's kind of died out since Wildlands got completed. But that was one of my favorite running gags. balloon? Is that balloon gonna be the end of the... Yo. Yo, why is there a crane up here? That's as much as I can paint? Okay, now I gotta go over here. You bring it up every now and then? Nice. It's art, Chris. I believe it. It is. If you like a game enough to review it, it better be posted to the official Volatile Memories review feed that we'll make someday. Should we do that? Should we just, like, take whatever Steam reviews we make and just post them in tweet threads, however many tweets it takes to copy the whole review over into a tweet thread? And that's, like, all that we put on Volatile Memories outside of the one Sonic foot picture a year. I feel like this balloon's gonna be the end of the level, right? Yo? Okay, so we got mustache over here. Okay, so this staircase isn't ending. I want to get that balloon. Give me the balloon. How high do I jump? Oh! I can get toys now. Speedrunning, but instead of playing games quickly, it's attempting the most aesthetically pleasing run of this game. I wonder if that's a thing, right? Like, I feel like this is a thing that you could... I would believe that there are people who do, like, Zen runs of this, you know? Where they just like moving through the world and find it like aesthetically pleasing. I hope there's at least one trailer for this that used the lo-fi cover of Paint It Black. Oh, what's the...
The king was young, arrogant, and amazingly talented. He was convinced no color existed that was good enough for his garden, so he left it white. While he pondered how to create some new colors, his kingdom began attracting settlers, and soon he found himself with bigger problems.
Bro, what was the point of you being a king without any... Oh, that's a balloon too, yeah? 2 of 9? 9 total, or just like this level? Is this going to be split into levels? Man, okay, so some of the balloons aren't even going to be colored like that. That's good to know. Still play D&D by any chance? Yes, it's a distressingly large part of my life. I play less of it than I would like, but I work I work on it considerably more. Yo? You saw that, right? Is that just like a weird paint splash, or was there like a raven there? Well, now I can't fucking see it. What was the please for, Miles? I feel like I might have missed what you were asking. Let's see. No, I still play in one D&D campaign. I want to play a bunch of other rule sets is the main thing. I'm kind of... Yo? The restrictions of D&D can be kind of frustrating, so there's a lot of other rule sets I've been really wanting to play lately. Part 2. There weren't 9 balloons in just that part, right? I guess we'll know when I find another balloon. I guess I just gotta jump over the rail. There were 9 balloons in that part. Whoops. Let's get a look at what's around here. It was to Will's trailer idea. Oh yeah, we could make it. I really want to find a group to play Cyberpunk Red, but every group might call it. That's the thing. D&D has such a massive share of the market. Like it's genuinely like. Well, okay, so it's hard to like get like actual hard stats on like what's being played all together, but like on like Roll20, for example, I think like 90% of games are D&D. or like 80% or something like that, and then like Pathfinder's like around 10 or 15%. And then like the others are just like miscellaneous. There's a couple other games that like do get some play. Vampire the Masquerade, Cyberpunk got a resurgence because of the game. But D&D is super accessible, and it's also just the one people know. Like the amount of times that I've played a one of my friends did a one-page RPG stream, and she wanted me to play it with her. So she was like, "Yeah, we're gonna play She's like, "We're playing this D&D game," and I'm like, "It's not. We're not playing D&D. We're playing a tabletop game. Like it's not D&D." But she just refers to like D&D is like become the Kleenex of tabletop RPGs, basically. Yeah, fuck those pots. How many ways can I go? Wait, no, I've been here, right? What? Oh, that's trippy. Okay. Sick. Oh, that's cool. All right. Also, Lancer. I was trying to play Lancer so bad. We started setting up a group. The issue that Lancer has, not like from game design, but just, and this isn't them doing anything wrong. I think one of the things getting in the way of Lancer being played more is accessibility. Not in like people being able to get the rulebook. Like they've done an extremely good job of making it inclusive and making it like easy to get the rulebook. But it feels like the kind of game that you do want to play physically.
These new subjects were tired of white.
Boy, tell me about it.
They were tired of tripping, of banging their shins, of misplacing their homes. So they started painting everything, ruining the king's spotless design. In response, the king outlawed all non-magical brushes and pledged to spend the next month painting shadows for his kingdom.
What does shadows for his kingdom mean? Oh, is that what this is? Is this me? Am I painting the shadows currently? Okay, so I feel like this was the way I was supposed to go. So, yo? Huh, it locked me in here, it looks like. Okay. Man, there was like a lot of courtyard and stuff that I could have explored that I didn't because I was curious about this. Bro, shadows. Am I missing something? I'm a Harry Potter fan. I liked the books a lot when I was a kid, but I really fell off it after the final book. Like after I read the final book, I was kind of like, all right, I'm good. I got what I want out of this. I was never huge on the movies. I think I liked the first one when I was a kid. By the fourth one, I remember watching the fourth one and like genuinely falling asleep during it. I just kind of like, I just didn't like the movies nearly as much as the books. And Jesus, I read like, I got the Fantastic Beasts book when it came out because I thought that was interesting. Nice. 3 of 9. Okay, cool. So there were not 9 balloons in just that section. I bet there was at least one balloon in that courtyard that I can't go to anymore. This might be your weakest moment. Chris, stop, please. What? What did I do? Chris, stop, please. What? What? Is it that I did Harry because of Harry Potter? Look at the world. Oh. It's because I can start seeing things now. There are shadows outlining. That's good. I'm glad you're happy. This isn't the worst spirit I've had. You remember when I was playing Return of the Obra Dinn, and I got to a memory where like a shitload of people were dying, and I was looking around, I was like, oh wow, this guy's getting crushed by like a mast and everything, and I was like walking around, like walking through all these tentacles and shit, and I'm like, man, what the fuck? What, like, man, I wonder what's happening here. Just like a big storm or something. And then I looked and I was like, I like 30 seconds later, I was like, oh wait, no, this is a kraken. There's a kraken right there. These are tentacles everywhere. Look, when I'm trying to entertain people, you know, sometimes I'm not a terribly visual person. It's not a crime. It is embarrassing. The first castle. Okay, these parts are pretty short. This is pretty sick. Well, I'm glad at least you're all happy. See, this is just me making sure I entertained you. Yo, I can swim now? Oh no. I die if I swim. Good to know. Alright, Sonic rules. That's right, folks. Sonic rules. Sword? I have to be able to get over there, right? Like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be able to take a bridge out there. If you're in Hogwarts, what animal would your Patronus be? I have no fucking idea. Oh, there's a balloon over there. So how come some of the balloons are colored and some of them aren't? I don't know. I was never into the... Well, I don't want to say I was never into the, like, fandom part of Harry Potter, because that's not true. But, like, I was never like, oh, which house am I going to be in? I took, like, a couple tests or whatever when I was, like, 14, and I thought it'd be fun. But, like, it was never... I don't know. It never became part of, like... Yo? Hey, Rory, how you doing? Want to do something that Wada would make? I could see that. I kind of feel bad covering things now. I didn't mean to do that. I forgot that E also threw paint. I do like that the kid looked at it and he's like, judging the Oh, this is information, huh? I should remember this. Chicken? Probably Swan, actually. Is that the magic brush? Fuck that brush. Those balloons don't count as balloons. I mean, the seal's broken, right? Paint it. Challenge yourself. JK, please don't. Oh, yo. Okay, they've locked me in here now, too. Okay, so those doors appear whenever I'm being... like... checkpointed, basically. Can I climb this ladder? Yes. Look at this tiny-ass balloon. 5 of 9 already. Oh, that's rad. Is this just the whole first area? Yeah, because I went up through... That's the first area, so I got... Yeah, then I went in through here to the second area. Is there music there? Here, I'm gonna bump up the volume a tiny bit. I feel like I can make it a little louder without drowning my voice out. Let me know if it's too much. But like I hear like faint music here, so I'd like to be able to... Where's that music coming from? Oh, it's coming from the... Interesting. Yo.
Whoa.
Hey, buddy. Okay. Okay, the maze is coming up. What were the maze instructions again? Okay, so come out, take basically the first right. First right, follow that left. It's not, it doesn't seem that complicated. But man, there's a lot of side stuff, and I wonder... There's probably like a balloon at the end of one of those paths, right? Like, that's what I would do. So I guess the sun is basically over there. Jesus. This is mad impressive. Okay, so this was initially a PlayStation game, not a mobile game. You would not be able to do this shit on mobile. Especially not years ago. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, this is super simple. I can literally see the entire, like, up, bam, yeah, that's the maze right there. I'm gonna put my money on there being shit that I'm gonna want to see in other parts of the maze, though. Just, you know, those instructions will get me. How much money? Well, none of it now, because now you're making me think that I'm wrong. Oh? Can I fucking pull an Ocarina of Time lava temple and just walk over the top of the maze? Hell yeah, buddy. Alright. Shout out to this music, by the way. Yeah, well, that question is definitely giving me, like, big... Buy a toy... Can I buy toys here? Oh, I can! Oh, okay. I have to finish the game to... 5 balloons for this? Jesus. Oh. 10. Okay, they said there's only 9. Okay, there's definitely multiple parts. Multiple levels. A steady stream of paintballs. Oh. Sniper rifle. Stop time for balls. That sounds fun. Yeah, that's pretty fun. This reminds you of Beginner's Guide? I can see that, actually. I was just thinking about Beginner's Guide today. Largely because, it's good shit, right? Like, I don't know if it's my favorite, like, read-in projects. I really like Stanley Parable. But, like, I don't know, Beginner's Guide hits different, right? Like... I think it feels like the most compellingly artistic, which I guess is kind of ironic and or fitting given the subject matter. What's Beginner's Guide? Beginner's Guide is like it's about an hour to play through it. It's free, I think. Isn't it free? If it's not free, it's like $2. It's very, very good. I might have talked to Miles about it before. If not, you and Miles would actually really like it, and I don't want to tell you what it is. It's one of those things where not being spoiled on it makes the experience significantly better. It's by one of the main guys who made Stanley Parable, if you know Stanley Parable. It's $10, but it's more than worth that. Yeah, it absolutely is.
The labyrinth was designed to be beautiful, and it was. It was not designed to be practical, and it wasn't. Whole families got lost for weeks at a time. Mail took months to arrive, and many worried a labyrinth of this size was bound to attract dragons. Eventually, the complaints grew so loud even the king couldn't ignore them.
You need to play Stanley Parable too? Stanley Parable is also great. So, part of the reason I was thinking about Beginner's Guide was I've been thinking a lot about videos I've been wanting to make, and there's a Stanley Parable video I've been wanting to make for a long time. And I'm kind of feeling like I want to just make it. It's one of those things where it's a stupidly ambitious idea. Like the thing I want to do with it. So I just haven't done it. Stanley Parable is also definitely worth playing, though. What a fun little thing that you can just do for no reason. Alright. It would be nice if I had the balloon radar, but I understand them not wanting you to be able to do that on your first playthrough. I think I'm going to end up 100%ing this as well. I can't imagine it'll actually be that difficult. No other hidden balloons or anything? It's fine. Yeah, Stanley Parable was a big deal when it came out. Kind of polarizing, I think. There are a lot of people who were like, it's not actually good, and stuff like that. I thought it was really great. Like I felt like what it was trying to do, I feel like it accomplished. Alright. I feel like there's really nothing here and I've just been wasting all your time. Cool, let's get out of here. Now that I got that settled. Maybe the hose would be fun. Let's see. Stanley Parable was an extremely popular YouTuber game before all YouTuber games were horror games aimed at 7-year-olds. Yeah, I think Stanley Parable suffered from just the way that we ruin discourse about things. You know? I think there was a lot of really cool shit to talk about with Stanley Parable, but we talked about a lot of dumb shit instead.
He was so frustrated with the messy, demanding people of his kingdom that he decided to start over. One morning he painted a boat and set off to find the perfect spot. He told himself he'd come back someday to finish what he had started, but of course, he never did.
Alright. Taking bets. Who do you think the king is? What do you think the story is here? Is the king supposed to be his dad? Is the king a stand-in for Mortimer himself, whatever it is. King is me. Does it paint the stuff down there? Oh, it does. Wow. I never got to that sword. I have not played YouTuber's Life. It did not seem interesting to me. Okay, I can use this telescope, right? I'm assuming that's going to take me to the next section. Can I move this around? No? What's the point of this telescope? It's got to be here for a reason, right? Let's just move on. I can always come back and do it again later.
For the first time in weeks, Monroe felt good. He felt even better when the wing pushed him close enough to reach the Swan. He was feeling so good, in fact, that he forgot all about his fear of heights. But when the Swan wriggled free and Monroe fell over the side, he remembered almost immediately. That might have been the end of Monroe if this were a shorter story, but it isn't, which is why Monroe's troubles were just beginning.
I gotta fight a shark. Oh, I got an achievement. Okay. So parts and chapters, one in the Status Guard and one in the Watchtower. Okay. This has great art direction. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but I really love the way this all looks.
Monroe scrambled out of the water and found himself in a massive city with no sign of the Swan or anyone else. Well, except someone's enormous pair of feet.
Let's go! Oh man.
A giant who could have been a big help in catching the Swan.
Fucking
but,
fetishes.
Unfortunately, here was the laziest giant who had ever lived. And it was his day off. Having celebrated in his usual way, he was now sleeping it off and quite unable to.
What does that mean? This giant just got fucking hammered?
While he was looking for
In this, a game for children?
Monroe noticed something even better. A floating ship.
She didn't explicitly say he was drinking, so I'm gonna assume it was something else. Oh man, this looks cool. Coffee. Okay, so there's like a coffee mug there. I'm thinking the king might actually be his dad, because we didn't hear anything about his dad in the prologue, right? Nope. That'd be a cool way to, like, fast travel. Assuming I still can't swim. Okay, duck feet over there. Swan feet. Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh, that's unsettling. I'm throwing water now? It's not going to affect paint at all. Fascinating. Okay. Wake up, asshole. On one hand, this is beautiful. On the other, I wish they had committed to the paint thing for longer. Yeah, I'm you know what? Actually, I kind of vibe with the idea that each chapter you're going to interact with things in a different way. Wait, so here's my thing. So some of these were paint splats and anything else you created. Station for paintballs. Okay, so you're not doing paintballs for most of this. Well, maybe it goes back to paint after this, or different colors or something.
Sometimes the giant wondered about where all the people in the city had gone. Mostly he worried they might come back and ask him to clean their gutters or put out their fires. But they never did, and that was why the giant, who was the laziest that had ever lived, was also the happiest.
Yeah, I'm throwing water now, which is... Yes! Maybe that's dumb and I shouldn't do that. There's no reason to. It's kind of funny, though. Can I make that? Nah, it's too hard. Alright. Interesting. Okay. So they're damming this off successfully. Oh. What do they want me to do here? I want to get to that balloon, though. I don't think you understand. All I care about is getting all the secrets. I don't give a shit about your story. I'm here to check boxes. Break the dam. With water? I have bad news about what weapons are effective against a dam. This definitely is less aesthetically pleasing than when I was permanently painting things.
Before he discovered painting, the king was a potter. He loved the simplicity of a well-spun pot. So when his subjects complained that his new city was too austere and that there was nowhere to relieve themselves, the king ignored them. But when they started relieving themselves in his pots, the king hastily built them a sewer system.
Speed bag, let's go. It is much harder to see what I'm doing right now. Hello? Oh my god. Okay. So that's not a thing. Okay. Dude, pots. One of 28 in the city. Okay. This does seem to be a much longer chapter. Oh. Okay, maybe I can get back around to that. Okay, so it looks like there's a ramp down there. I kind of feel like what I'm going to do is end up letting the water in. Nah, alright. I was hoping I could like permanently open this to be a shortcut or something. Do some Dark Souls stuff, but does not seem to be the case. So if I fall, I'm gonna have to go like all the way. Oh, okay, yeah, there I am. Okay, now that's gonna float up and make a bridge to the other side. One hand, it's harder to see. On the other, that section would be actual hell with permanent paint. I agree. So far, any complaints I have about this game are extremely minor. I feel like what they're trying to do, they're doing extremely well. This team does not seem to miss. Have they made anything outside of this and Edith Finch? Because I have a really hard time... I have a hard time imagining them fucking this up to the point where I don't enjoy it by the end. Yo? Oh, yep. Alright. It's cool. No, this isn't one of my nightmares. It's fine. Alright, good. I wonder why some of the... It's still really fascinating. Okay, these are water, first off. That's not what would happen. I'm still curious why some of the balloons were invisible and some of them are red. I'm assuming, actually, that it's because they want you to be able to find enough of them to get the balloon radar and stuff that will help you find the invisible ones. They wanted to have easy mode and hard balloons. That actually tracks from like a design standpoint. That makes a lot of sense. Yo, I gotta get over on that side to hit that. Yeah. All right. That's just straight up broken. Yeah. Soundtrack's solid. It is interesting. Comparing this to Edith Finch, there's definitely some similar DNA here, but also like incredibly different vibes between the two also. Like you can definitely see... Yo, 2 balloons up there? Fuck, man. That's the one I just hit. Okay. Wait, is that the top of the castle that it just came from? No, that's a different place, right? Yeah. This is cool. Oh, I fucked it. Can I climb these? Alright, no reason to, but I can. How's everybody doing today? Everybody have a decent weekend? Okay. Yo? Nice. They allow both queens and kings in this bathroom. None of the peasants, unfortunately. This is a bathroom meant for 2 people specifically. So, you know, the queen and the king will make their way over here and climb up these ladders and get on the rooftops to use this toilet. Nobody else is allowed to. Those are the rules. I can climb these. Balloons over there. These all just get me to the same place, yeah? Yeah. These balloons over there. Fascinating. Spent all weekend extremely tired for reasons I don't understand. I get that, though. I mostly just laid around. I had a lot of shit I could have been doing. Come on. I feel like I want to swing... Oh, I can't. Alright. Alright. Oh, shit. Can I get myself on that end of it, though? So I want to get over to those. Oh, I bet. Nope, not like that. I don't have to, like... Oh, do I go down there now and jump on those verandas? I bet that's it. Jump on that if I'm parkour over... No, that doesn't make any sense. Because there's no... I can't make the jump. Actually, maybe I can. Get up there. And then as I set this up, I can use that to get across. Set on these boxes. Flip it around to put that end over there. Okay. Well, let's try it out. Seems like everybody just, like, took this weekend easy, huh? I had D&D, but outside of that, I was less productive than I probably should have been. Yep, well, no. I was wrong. That's definitely not a path. Curious. Stress of existing has been a lot lately. Yeah, I get that. I am trying to acknowledge that I've been honestly burned out for probably over a year at this point. Like, I haven't felt good for an extremely long time. And I kind of just have to keep going, because, like, what else am I gonna do? Not pay my bills or take care of life, you know? It was literally this the entire time. It was this it was right fucking here, and I just missed it. Unbelievable. I came up with this complicated fucking action game scenario for how to get over there. But it's a walking simulator. Everything is laid out for you. Just a nice little veranda. See, I keep expecting there to be, like, secret, like, jumping paths and stuff, but I think that's just not going to be a thing they do. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing where the pandemic isn't done, but we're being expected to act like it's done, which is a bizarre state to be in. This is just Mirror's Edge Catalyst. I did install Catalyst. I want to play it at some point. Excuse me? Okay, where's the toy that lets me turn sideways? I do want to play Catalyst. Oh. Okay, so this is where I gotta end up going. Is there anything over here first? Doesn't look like it. Okay. What's the deal with all the fake followers on Twitch? It's also happening on the Geek Boost channel. You know all those hate raids that have been happening? It's that. those are the accounts that they're doing the bot rating with. So, yeah, I just got another couple of them. It's very frustrating. I don't think they're gonna pull the trigger on me though. I happen to be a straight white guy, and I also happen to not have an audience at all. So they really have no reason to target me specifically. So I think they've got the bots like following anybody that does anything, even people who don't stream. If they like talk in chat, some of the bots are like following them and shit. So they're just kind of shotgunning everybody to set it up, I guess. And I think that might be how they're tracking. That might be how they're like tracking. Oh, there's the Swan. That's cute. There's a cannon on that balloon, by the way. So that might be how they're tracking the channels, and then like, I don't know, seeing like which ones are vulnerable or something. I don't get it entirely. I think they're definitely targeted in that they're going almost exclusively after people who are using tags that indicate that they're a minority streamer in some way. So I'm not sure if it's the bots picking the metadata of the stream or something, or if it's them physically browsing and deciding to do it. Either way, yeah, the way they do it is with bots that register all these accounts that have like the first couple letters of the name in common, and then just a bunch of random shit. Dunu 592, yeah, not a real person. I know. I know you were hoping that it was somebody who heard that you were thinking about streaming Skate at some point, and was just like, you know, really yo, no. No. Who needs it?
As the city filled up with people, the streets filled up with garbage. In a fury, the king painted over the roads with a canal, which swept away the trash, along with some of the slower children. But the water brought something else, a horde of vines which began covering the city.
Yo, this guy's having a really tough go of it. Can we get F's in chat for the king? So yeah, Dunu 59215 or whatever, and then they'll get like Dunu whatever. So like I've been followed by Gun 08, Gun L4, Gun C4. So it looks like that bot thing is gun letter number, basically. And then I guess if they're looking and it's like, oh hey, he's got the he's got tags that indicate that he's black and gay. Then someone pulls the trigger, and all those accounts follow botting and then throwing slurs in chat, stuff like that. It's not great. Gotta be real. His infrastructure plan is weak. Hell yeah. Man, I'm not a fan of this. Don't make me do this. Alright. Stop, please. Maybe it's a cute little bat. A bat with compound 8 eyes. Hey, Rory, how you doing? Sir? New growth. That swan does not sound well. Swan sounds are kind of gross. So if I hit this thing with water... Yep. Fascinating. Okay. It's a fun mechanic. So the question is, will the growth go wherever it will? Maybe it won't? How does this work? So I just hit it with water and that... Let's see. Oh, this mechanic? It's an interesting one. You know, I bet tarantula would be tasty, just like one of those big hairy ones. Yeah, probably. So that for a second, how's the game? It's good. I'm really enjoying it so far. This team, like, between Edith Finch and this, like, these guys do really fascinating, like, stuff with gameplay. Okay, so, like, for example, I put water in all those places. Because clearly, I basically have to, they're gonna make me a ramp, yeah? Thanks for the raid. Yo, whoa, Perry? Oh, Perry, thank you for the raid. Hey, how's it going, buddy? How was your stream? What were you streaming? I'm making plants at the moment. We're experiencing new growth. I'm curious how thick this will get. I don't entirely understand the mechanic yet, like if they have set growth patterns or if they will grow based on what I do here. What did she say? Thick. Hey Des, how are you doing? Let's see. I think this is similar to the paint mechanic before, where basically if I hit a spot with water that wasn't hit before, the vines will grow to cover it. Can I climb them like a ladder? No. Okay, so how do I... Are they going to tear this door open for me? Fuck up this door? How's this going to work? Harry's playing Resident Evil 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody's good. Seems like everybody had a lazy weekend. I did a lot less than I was planning on it. I started the stream a bit later than I expected because I had to do some recording for this audio drama one of my friends is making. His production schedule has been really hectic, so he suddenly hit me up and he was like, hey, I need to record 2 episodes real quick. I was like, alright, let's do it. So it kind of pushed me back a bit. Alright. So what am I not getting about... Because I need to get up there. Clearly. Have I just not watered it enough yet? Oh dang, that's wild. The audio drama thing? Yeah, I mean I didn't have a lot of... I'm like a small part, so it's not like a big... It wasn't a big thing. It only took us like 20 minutes to do the actual recording, but... I'm excited to see how it comes out. Like, I haven't done a lot of... I'm just happy to be acting in something again, honestly. TBH. It was also fun, if anybody remembers when I... If anybody remembers when I ran that Overwatch team, I'm basing the character on Deputy, our off-tank player. Filmed by audio drama, even one of those Sonic fandom videos, dude. Like the one you're talking about, like the Sonic Adventure 2 one. That's a solid. That's one of the funniest videos on the internet, I think. Okay. Alright guys, I am not understanding how I'm supposed to utilize these plants, I think. Oh, I can climb it. Maybe I can only climb in specific places? Because I could have sworn I had tried climbing and it wasn't working. The Overwatch team is your golden age? Yeah. I miss it. I'm not gonna lie, but man, it consumed my life for a long period of time. The Deputy was really cool. Sky was really cool. Most of those people, like... Most of those people were really cool. I still talk to most of them every now and then. But Deputy was like... His speech patterns are, like, super interesting to me. So I'm kind of basing... because I'm playing like a high schooler in the audio drama, and so I'm trying to like imitate his speech patterns and how he would say most things, because he has just like a fascinating way. Because he's also like super like internet poisoned, right? Like this dude, like the kind of guy who like talks in Twitch emotes, and so we were paraphrasing some of the lines today, because he got rid of one of the parts and rolled it into mine, but like that part was supposed to be somebody who sounded like way more adult and professional. And so he was like, "Yeah, we need to like just change this to sound more like this character." And so I just had him say poggers at one point. Yeah, as an adult who constantly plays high schoolers, what's your opinion on Dear Evan Hansen? I really don't like it. Not just because of, like, not because of Ben Platt necessarily, although that is kind of a, that whole thing is kind of fucked, the whole Ben Platt aspect of it, but, like, just the story itself is, it's not, it's one of those things that makes me really uncomfortable, where it's like, hey, this is actually just, like, super fucked up. And you're acting like it's not. And like the fact that Ben Platt looks that old isn't the creepiest part of the whole thing. And it's interesting because like that discourse is like hitting the mainstream now because of the movie, but like when the play came out, it was a thing where like Max and I were like, why do people like this so much? And like I get why people like it so much, but it makes me uncomfortable, and it's one of the things that I don't really like about society, you know? Oh, there's that fucking Leviathan again. Jesus. I don't know, man. It treats, like... it treats this idea of telling, like, a massive lie... a lot of massive lies... And, like, it's not like you can't have a character lie and have it be, like, a flaw in, like, everything that gets explored and, like, gets resolved in the end. But the dude... Okay, does anybody here care about spoilers for the plot of Dear Evan Hansen, first off? You do care? Okay, I won't say it then. I guess all I'll say is... I do not think they handle the subject matter in a way that in a way that is appropriate or feels good. The dude goes way too far and does things that should not just be treated as like relatable things, and like does not appropriately actually face consequences for it. in my opinion. Like, it gets by on being very... And it has very good music. And that very good music smooths the whole thing over and makes people feel like it's a feel-good thing. But I don't think it's a feel-good thing. It makes me feel very gross. So if you like it, I'm gonna think you're a bad person, just so you know. That's not true. I'm just being an asshole. Man, This mechanic kind of wore on me a little bit, just because it feels like a lot of it is just taking a long time to make the ladders. Although maybe I don't need to be as thorough as I'm being. I don't know. No, because they're definitely not. Yeah. Mood. Doesn't help that you're trying to paint the entire world. Bro. It's just nice to play a game that gets me, right? Well, it's that thing of, like, I look at it and I'm like, I want to make sure that there's enough of it for me to actually be able to climb across. Yo, okay. I need you to get me up there. Okay, but these cracks are gonna stop you from... Yo! Oh, okay, that's sick. Alright, that was fucking cool. Nice. Alright. Just walk straight across here, yeah? Get the fuck back here, you goddamn goose. Gold? Usually the gold tells me which way I need to go. Is it gonna wrap around this thing? The unfinished goose. Can we just talk about how geese are like... If I was making a show where everybody was animals, but one of them had to be like a fascist dictator, it would be a goose. Geese are absolutely like the dictators, just like the absolute fascists of the animal world. Fuck geese. Dude, am I gonna fucking Indiana Jones across this? It's pretty sick. Alright, balloon check. Alright, let's fucking go. They do call it goose stepping? Hell yeah. Blue jays are pretty bad? Yeah, but blue jays are small. Yo! Alright. Chapter 4? Yes! Yeah, the goose step thing is a very valid point. Okay, so we've stopped the vines here. Good to know. Are there any balloons hiding out over here? Balloon check. Can we get a balloon check? Sick, 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 sick. Man, fucking art games are great, man. I'm enjoying this a lot. Here we go. Let's get that balloon, baby. It seems like none of the balloons are actually invisible anymore, so maybe it really was just based on the sun? That or I'm just missing all the invisible balloons. There's 2 balloons up here. Bro. Fucking jackpot. There's one in the middle of the maze. That's a cute little dude. I feel like I didn't... I feel like it's been a while since I got a bit of story, so now I'm worried that I missed some of the story. Oh well. Jesus. It sounded like I took fall damage. Oh, am I supposed to use the branches to jump... I'm probably supposed to use the branches to jump across, huh? Unless I can make growth here. Nope. Okay. Supposed to use the branches to get across. Balloon champ! I'm trying to decide what kind of stuff I want to play more of. I've been playing Super Mario 64 recently. I've been finally playing like the 3D All-Stars collection that Nintendo fucking swindled everybody into buying by doing the Disney Vault bullshit. So I've been playing 64. That's been cool, and it's been making me think, like, do I want to play some older games on here? Because the thing is, I usually only stream games that I haven't played before. Okay. Here's the question. Of all his creations, his greatest was himself. Gonna keep that for my mood board. Putting that above my bed.
Unlike his nicely trimmed hedge maze, the vines refused to stay where the king wanted them. He ordered his subjects to pull up every vine they saw, but the people were getting tired of the king's endless decree.
Hang on. Gotta move some stuff around over here. Okay. We're playing 64 on the Switch.
Began watering the vines whenever the king wasn't looking.
I'm trying to figure out if I want to buy Metroid Dread because $60 seems like too much, but also it's a new Metroid. I don't think $60 is too much. However, I currently cannot drop $60 on a new game, which is unfortunate because there's a lot of games currently coming out that I really want to play. I'm making a rocket ship. Penis. Oh. You ever get fucking jump scared by vines before? You want to play that again so bad? Mario 64? Something I'm gonna pre... Dude, nice Game Grumps joke. I don't know, Dread looks really fucking good, man. Okay, what are you doing here? You guys gonna open the door for me? Pause balls. Pause balls. Okay, so these so the vines here are gonna be what dictates if I can see shit. Good to know. Okay. So I don't know, look, usually I play games I haven't played before, which, you know, tend to be newer games. But I'm wondering, like, maybe it'd be fun to just play games that I know really well. Do playthroughs of a Zelda game or something. I don't know. I feel like the real answer is, if I'm playing something, I might as well be streaming it, right? Well, not always, but I mean, like, anything I play could be a stream, right? Like, there are some games that probably wouldn't be as exciting, but, like, I don't know. I feel like generally what I like about streaming is sharing new experiences with people. So I think that's generally why I do what I do, which is basically just, like, blind playthroughs. You watched you play Pooh Baseball? That's completely fair. However, that was a blind playthrough of a new modern AAA game. The purchase of modded Vitas have done enough of that sort of thing for 5 to 6 years. Jesus. I was actually depressed after the Pooh streams. And I don't know how to feel about the fact that I'm the kind of person who got depressed after that. But, like, I felt like such a failure after those streams. Which is not how I wanted, like, the end of, because, like, that was such a fun time, but I was, like... Man, I don't know. Like, after the stream ended and everything, I felt like shit. Like... It was very, very stupid. Hello? Nice. Yeah, I should have just done better, but, like, I got so fucking close so many times. That's the part that kills me. If I'd never gotten close, I feel like I would have been able to write it off as like a... Oh, this shit's impossible. But like, man... That one run where I hit like the first 40... The first 40 with no problems, and then I fucking choked at the end. I don't know. It sucked, man. Like it felt so shitty. And a lot of it I think was just like, you know, it was at the end of the fucking year of the pandemic and all that. And like things just in general just like felt like they were going so shitty. And so I just like wanted to win, you know? I wanted to be able to say I did this, which is such a fucking stupid thing. Because it was on its face an inherently stupid thing. But man, I don't know. I felt like an objective failure after that, and it sucked. I don't like feeling like that. Why do you want to kill this goose so bad? Stayed up way too late on work nights watching, refused to miss a single second of the stream. It was a fucking narrative, right? I want to do more shit like that. At the same time though, I don't know, I really enjoy doing this laid back stuff. But there is something, I don't know, I want to do event streams. The Kerbal streams were fun. I want to do more shit like that. I had all these ideas, and a lot of them involved having multiple people together. And so they kind of, like, died when the pandemic happened. Like, all the improv... Like, I wanted to get a crew together to do, like, improv. Like, basically blending improv games with video games. I think there was some cool shit that could be done there. But like, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting close to the end of this chapter.
The king hated the sea, and all because of his very first castle. It was the only one he had ever come close to finishing, and it took him a single day. But then the tide came in and washed it all away. He vowed that someday he'd build a kingdom that would last forever.
Okay, so the king is absolutely a kid. Okay, I want to get that balloon. King's defo your mom. So the goose went that way. Okay, let's check out this telescope real quick. Because telescope's like pointed at that island in the distance. Fucking wild. That's cool shit, dude. Oh shit. You can't hide from me, motherfucker. Let's go. Actually, a lot of these balloons aren't really that hidden. This game doesn't have a lot of, like, secret paths, really. It's just kind of paying attention to your surroundings. That thing that I was really good at doing when they brought up the shadows. Defo your mom. Defo your mom. I don't blame you for streaming less now that you stream for a living. Do what you love for work and you never stop working. That's really part of it, right? Like, that's definitely why I stream less and make less videos. Like, when I was... You know, when I was doing restaurant work... getting to do video stuff was like an exciting and relaxing, like, finally my time. This thing is for me. And then, you know, it's a bit less of that now. I still want to make things though. Hey, Mr. Shark. Oh, two Mr. Sharks, Jesus. Are you happier now that you're doing this for a living? Yeah, because here's the thing. I enjoy being at work. Which is a massive improvement over feeling like absolute shit when I was at work. You know? Hello, where did you come from? Oh. Clever. Okay, yeah, because I made these guys inside the tower. Yes, I think in that sense, I'm definitely happier. Work doesn't make me miserable the way it used to. It's just made it so that, like, coming back and looking at Premiere is no longer the fun just for me thing that it used to be. So when I'm away from work, I'm less inclined to, like, want to be looking at my editing software and stuff. That's really all it is. So, like, there's parts of me that... It's interesting, right? Because, like, I am more fulfilled doing video work for a living than I am taking people to seats for a living. However, I am less fulfilled doing video work that is, you know, work than I am, like, doing projects that are, like, my project. So what I need to do is get better at balancing the stuff that I want to do for me and the stuff that is for work. Like that's what I need to get better at. And I'm trying, you know? But it's hard. Especially considering, you know, you live in New York and the cost of living here is so much that it's very easy to get sucked into that constant grind work set. So you'd be born with rich parents, so you could just spend your entire life doing personal projects? Yeah, you know, I could just be Ben Platt and have my dad genuinely buy me a Tony-winning play for my birthday. You know? Not a bad idea. Yeah. The fact that I haven't the fact that I haven't done it, honestly, is just being lazy on my part. Streamer Chris finally forgot how to play video games. How am I forgetting how to play video games? What are you talking about? Are you talking about when I was, like, falling off the thing? It's because I was trying to, like, I was trying to climb the vines up to the side of the bridge and get on top, but I don't think I'm able to do that. Because the vines were going over there, I was hoping that I could do that, but I couldn't. You're right. Why don't I stream on my personal channel more? Why don't I just why don't I spend more of my time just having people shit on me for no reason constantly? I also feel like I need to reevaluate the fact that in every one of my relationships, like professional and personal, my role is the guy that gets shit on. Every one of my friendships. So, got some issues going on here. I just need to drop down to that. Never mind. Whoa! Your problems would go away if you stream Mirror's Edge Catalyst. That's fair. You don't need to stop making that kind of joke. It's just funny to me. Like basically every one of my friendships is and it's the thing is, it's largely me that initiates that, right? Since I was very young, I made myself the butt of jokes as a defense mechanism, and it's what I'm comfortable with.
The vines were slowly burying the king and his city. No matter what he tried, the king couldn't stop them. So he decided to create something that could.
Oh.
He mixed in paint thinner, malice, and snot, and soon had the outlines of a pretty horrible creature. But it wasn't until the thing began to coil its tentacles and snap its jaws that the king understood what he had made. And for the first time in his life, the king was afraid.
Huh. How do I get up to you? Want to become famous? Dude, fucking finally. I've been waiting for this chance. Tell me how. You have no fucking idea. Oh. Miles, come on. Why'd you do that? Miles, they were gonna finally make my dreams come true. Dude. Fucking come on. Can't have anything. Yo? He's always doing this. If you get famous, I'll never see you again? That's not true. You think I only put you in Uncle Gareth because I wasn't famous? You think I would have cast fucking Michael Cera or something? You want to grab onto the ladder? This kid deserves to die, honestly. Just like Cameras. Here's the thing. Haven't you seen Cameras? I haven't seen Cameras recently, but it's because I've just kind of stopped hanging out with people in general. I never hang out outside of work at this point. Alright. What am I fucking missing here? This climbing is very confusing. Hamster and Kelsey see Cameras, I think? They definitely do, yeah. I think Tyler was like at a party he was at a while ago. I don't know when he's still in the city is the thing. Does he still live in New York when he's not shooting? Because I know they shoot in Canada. Right? Doesn't it film in Canada? Oh, that's how the hose works. Okay. He's Batwing. Yeah, he's in the Batwoman show on CW. He plays Luke Fox, who they've made Batwing. And so he got to like write the first comics for him and everything. I think he's originating the character, basically, which is pretty fucking rad. Plus he's working on a comic with him. Yeah. I think they wanted to make a comic out of Blue Bison. This was ages ago. He got to make Blue Bisons, though, I think. No, he did make Blue Bisons. Batwing existed and was Luke Fox. Oh, I thought Luke Fox being Batwing, I thought this was the first time they were doing that. I could be wrong. I'm not a huge comic guy. He's the first live action for sure. Okay. This guy's a friend of yours? Yeah, he, when he was, you know, in New York, still auditioning and trying out and stuff, we used to hang out a lot. He was part of, like, our group. And he's fucking killing it. He could get suited up potentially. See, I didn't know that. I'm not a big, I'm just not a big comic guy. I didn't realize that Luke Fox being Batwing was like a thing. Is that everything I can do with? Okay, balloon check. So I feel like paint thinner is going to be one of the mechanics. I can't make this jump, right? There's no fucking way. Yeah, I can't make that jump. It's pretty poggers. Yeah. No, I'm like really... I'm really happy for him. I still talk to him every now and then, but you know, he's fucking crazy busy all the time now. During the protest last summer, he did a talk. He did a speech. He spoke at one of the rallies, and I helped him. He couldn't figure out. he couldn't figure out how to turn the video that somebody took of it into something that he could put on social media. So he sent it to me, and I converted it and put it in the right codecs and stuff so that he could post it. And he's a really good guy. He deserves everything he gets. If you remember when I did that Static Shock spec script, I wrote that with him and a couple other guys. Okay, I think I'm missing how I'm supposed to get across here. Like, because there's no... Oh, okay. Got it. Need to lead it over from there. He Batwing-man me? Yeah, he, back when Miles was first... Oh, yo, can I? Oh, shit. Let's fucking go. Oh, it can only take so many of them. That's pretty sick, though. Yeah, back when Miles and Ame were, like, into each other, but not majorly a thing. One night when everybody was out at this bar that we used to hang out at a lot, Cameras was like wingmanning Miles extremely hard to her. It's like, oh wow, yeah, you know, he's really cool, huh? He's really talented. Yeah, it was. Need a brain that can process 2 streams at once. What else are you watching? Are you cheating on me? Yeah, no, Cameras is... He's a very good guy. He's one of the few people I've met that I think I would, like, actually trust with, like, fame.
Even half finished, the creature had no trouble swallowing up all the king's soldiers, half his zoo, and 3 peppermint gazebos. It was only with the help of his pet hippo and the giant that the king was able to force it into the sea. And though the water remained black for years after, the creature was never seen again on shore.
Alright, so what's the play here? Was this just to get the story? Oh, yep, there we go. Here's the play. Gotta do it from the table? Come on, man. Bro, come on. Continue with the Gigaboots Metroid stream? Okay, well, I don't blame you there. Just need to get this thing nice and planty. This fine mechanic sucks. It just takes a while, right? Like, it takes time, is the thing. It takes so much longer to accomplish the thing you're trying to do. I liked it for a bit, but it kind of feels like it's overstaying its welcome a little. But I think we're about done with this. I'm pretty sure this is the last part of the chapter. Yo, toast? On God?
Within a short time, the king's subjects had all moved away, except the giant.
Night, Ame.
He was
Thanks for
quite
coming.
loyal and also very lazy.
This gonna look insane on a 4K OLED. Probably. So here's the thing I'm wondering. I'm hearing it. Okay, I'm hearing the vine shine, so it sounds like they want to come cover the shit. Okay, where are you? What are you doing? Can I get you guys to come over and... Will you come on the wood? Okay. I'm pretty sure I need you guys to make... Can you make this jump? Oh, hey. Balloon there the whole time. Okay, where are you? Oh, I think I'm gonna jump from balloon top to balloon top. Yeah, I had to go up here first. That's not fun. I can't ring the big bell. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Now, will they reach and cover the balloon? So far, it looks like a no. That's unfortunate. It's getting close to it, kinda. It's a good-looking game. It's one of those things where, like... They clearly had limited resources. Watch this stream as a VOD. You're all in on this? Dude, thank you. That means a lot that you would... put me before Gigaboots. Alright. I think this has got to be the end of the chapter.
Monroe waved goodbye to the giant and set sail. But no matter how fast he went, the Swan was always just out of reach.
Respect. Thank you.
And not for the first time that day, Monroe suspected he was being led somewhere. Then they flew into a cloud, and everything went black.
I feel like paint thinner is going to be one of the mechanics. How many did I miss? I missed 3 balloons in new growth? God damn. Got a good amount of balloons, though. There's a... Okay, so that was the longest chapter. This is the second longest. Alright. Let's just go.
Monroe sailed on in darkness following the Swan's voice, but he never saw a thing.
That's cool. That's a cool reveal.
Not the Swan, and certainly not the tree he got stuck in.
Okay, so now everything's gonna be black.
When the clouds lifted, the Swan was gone, leaving Monroe alone in the middle of an immense forest. Since there was nothing else to be done, he jumped.
Sick. Okay. God damn it, dude. Alright. How much of this do you know? Will, have you seen this whole game already? Fucking please don't. God, man. Alright. Oh. Saw someone play it when it came out, but that's been a hot minute? Okay. Okay, so I can hit them once to make them bigger, but... Okay, so it goes away after a bit no matter what. Interesting. That's the one I already hit. Okay. It's giving me like big Outer Wilds vibes actually right now. Okay, I think that's the way. Yeah, it's definitely the way. No balloons yet, huh? Unless they're hiding them real stealthily. Yeah, you better get the fuck out of here. No goddamn spiders in my video games, please. You want me to go that way? Alright, well there's some shit over here though, so let's check this out real quick. Nope, 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 let's not. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. Dark bad, apparently. Oh, I got a blip. Oh, hey. I hate this. This sucks. The spider in Limbo is fucking amazing. Like how much the fucking narrative that they set up without like any dialogue with the spider in Limbo is phenomenal. Like there's a whole fucking journey there. Okay, this is cool. God, we're in a fucking graveyard. I wonder if this mechanic is gonna run through this entire chapter or just this section. But yeah, Limbo... God, Limbo was just so... Limbo was so unreasonably effective at, like, everything it did. And that spider, like, sets such a strong tone for the first part of the game. Like, every time I've shown Limbo to somebody, the spider has been, like, just such a massive thing for them. Like, the game... All the other fucked up shit in the game, all of it, like, all the rest of the fucked up shit in the game like pales in comparison to what they pull off with the spider. Like the fucking kids with the blowguns and the factory and all that stuff. None of that creates like the fucking tension that the spider does. Look how that we got inside out of that team before they split. Oh, they split? How much? Is it like a... Is it like a that game company thing? Where like, we're still gonna be getting, you know, games from the people? Or is it like... Is it the kind of split where like they became two different like teams? Or is it the kind of split where like they're not gonna be making games anymore? Oh. Oh, I hate this. Right, because I can't fucking swim. Do not like horror sections of otherwise non-horror games. They just stress me the fuck out, dude. It was notably not amicable. They kind of hated each other. Oh, Jesus. Co-director left and made his own studio. That sucks. I mean, I guess I don't know anything about, like... Oh! Like, the people involved. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. Like, how many... Yeah, I don't really know anything about, like, how many people are on the team or anything. No? No. Surprisingly gamey compared to everything else? Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, like, this feels less like I'm just, you know, walking down a... I mean, it is a predetermined path, but it feels like I actually... It feels like there's a fail state here, right? Like, it feels like I can die.
The king was tired of creating perfect kingdoms only to attract less than perfect subjects.
Oh.
He decided he'd have to leave a legacy the old-fashioned way, with a family. So he began to build one, starting with a house.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna have... I'm sure he's gonna make a fucking healthy family with the way that he treats people. So when you say they hated each other, do you mean, like, the other director? Because that's wild, like... Like, they hated each other while they were making games? Because they made absolute bangers together. Like... It seems wild to think that they would not actually get along. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, there's some story over to the right, so it looks like we got through this section.
The king had never had much luck with people, so instead of trying to find a wife, he painted one. When she opened her eyes, the king was astonished. He had created a female version of himself. The king was in love.
Eventually, things got so heated that the Danish Business Authority intervened. Jesus. Patty was forced out and paid 50 million Danish krones, approximately $7.2 million, for his 49% stake in Playdead. Jensen won't offer comment. Patty says he's hurt as if he broke up with a significant other. Jesus Christ. Okay, so it sounds like they didn't always feel that way about each other, but... Fuck, that sucks. Doesn't sound good for anybody. Okay. So this feels like... This feels like I'm supposed to have a mechanic where I can, like, make a thing here, right? Like, it feels like I can make a staircase appear here somehow. Huh. I'm missing something. Yeah, there's more yellow lines there. This is a new mechanic. What is the mechanic, though? Was there a clue in here that I missed? And it's just about him painting a wife. I can't get this out of here. Maybe there's something over here I need to see. Oh. Oh my god. Give me the balloon, please. Yo? Okay. Okay, well, I'm glad that that wasn't the whole chapter, right? Like, okay, yeah, so this is the front of the thing we were looking at. Holy shit. What? Okay. That's a cool ass mechanic. So we can make a step by doing that. Bring it out to here. Dude! That's sick! Dude, this game kicks ass. Literally called Jump Ship, and he's making a game called Somerville. Is at Microsoft's E3. I'm curious to see how far they can take this mechanic, right? Ah, fucking. And this is like a fucking thing of like, all right, here's. Cool. I was wondering how you get rid of it if you don't want it anymore. Quick balloon check. Hell yeah, motherfucker. Balloon check. This is rad. Dude, like... God, and the way that like that effect is working. Man, these guys just make cool shit. I'm really happy I wound up playing Edith Finch. Like... Let's make it exactly how they want it to be made. Oh wait, shit. No, not like that. Alright, no. No. Hey Bobby. It's going really well. That's fucking sick. Okay. Alright. God damn, man. What a cool-ass mechanic. It's going really well. I've been enjoying this a lot. I was just saying, I'm really happy I'm playing Edith Finch. Or I played Edith Finch because, like, now I'm doing this, and this also looks cool.
He never saw her lack of interest, though she made no effort to hide it. The only gift she kept was his first, a little silver paintbrush.
Huh. Okay. Didn't know this was a game about Nicola. Fucking rad. Absolutely destroyed him. The fucking hippo. Part 4 already. Yeah, we're close to the end of this chapter. I think there's only 5 parts in this.
He painted a new room for the house, and every day he abandoned it as not good enough for his queen. While he slept, the queen spent her nights painting creatures of the forest, though she never finished a single one. 5 months went by before the king noticed she was pregnant.
Oh. Fascinating. Okay, so I need to make my way across. Beautiful. I feel like I don't need that many, right? Like... For how cool this game is. I didn't know shit about it. Like, this is rad. It's not what I expected at all, for sure. It's a thing where it's like, yeah, you can totally see how this is the Edith Finch team, but also, like, it feels very different than Edith Finch. But they both, like... They both play with, like, game design in just, like, super fascinating ways. They do just, like, a ton of unconventional stuff. Like, this is just, like... such an inherently cool concept for a mechanic, and it's executed so goddamn well. There we go. Another quick balloon check before we get out of here. I think we got it. Yeah. Alright. Uh-oh, shit. These jumps were working before, come on. Alright, so that one is just a little off. Actually, hang on a second. Is there anything in this gazebo? Wild. Okay. Oh, this is it. Okay. Okay, now, so what they want me to do here is up to there, and then up to there, up to there. I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just like, just the fact that, like, every chapter has been an entirely different mechanic, and they've all been just, like, these wildly creative mechanics that you could make, like, entire games out of. It's really something else. Ah, fuck. Alright, let's get one here. Man, alright, look. Come on. Fuck, that's cool. Alright, telescope? Oh, that was the balloon I got before. Okay. Journey? Wait. Wait. What? Did somebody from that game company work on this? That's just Journey, right? Remember that period of time where everybody in indie games was friends with one another? Oh, that... Okay. Is each of these telescopes supposed to be like a reference to some indie game? How come they never put the Journey guys in, Super Indie Kart? I'm still laughing at fucking Shovel Knight and Bloodstained. That was one of the wildest things I ever fucking saw. Been a minute since the last stream? It's been... Oh god, last stream was Labor Day, I think? Whoa! Oh, Jesus. Okay, wait. Yeah, let me... Okay, I jumped in there. I got the balloon off there. Okay, yeah, this is the way to go. Yeah, I did Edith Finch on Labor Day. This is really only the second stream I've done since since I moved into the new place. So it has been a while since I've like streamed regularly. I think both games are owned by Sony. This was initially on PlayStation, actually. Yeah. So that makes sense. So there's more connections there than just them being indie. I just take a risk and walk over here? Okay. Yo? Has he got like defenses around the place?
On the night before the queen was to give birth, she left. All she took was a single unfinished painting. When the king woke, he found no explanation, and he never did.
But yeah, G-Man, welcome back. It has been a while since I've seen you. Got that one on accident. Yo, shooting stars are just cool shit. If you can put shooting stars in your game, you're obligated to. Alright, this is probably the last part of this chapter. Is there a balloon up on his nose, or is that a switch?
For 9 years, the king didn't paint a thing. Then, he had a vision. A colossal monument of himself that would be his legacy for the ages. But he hadn't even finished painting the scale model, which was over 100 feet tall itself, when his powers began to fail.
God, it looks cool from a distance. Alright, let's see. It's an interesting rendition of the moon. I'm glad I'm out of that fucking spider hell part of the chapter, because Jesus Christ, dude, I hated that shit. This is the opening to BioShock Infinite. It is! Dude, there's always a lighthouse, you know? God, what a piece of shit game.
The king never finished an
Page Turner. I got an achievement for that? Is this the last one?
He went to sleep and couldn't even finish his own dream. And he's been trapped inside it ever since.
I mean, look, you can't fix bad taste? Yeah, and that's why Ken Levine keeps getting jobs. Man, shooting stars are just inherently cool. Okay, seeing a lot of electricity, so that seems like that's going to be the mechanic. Still throwing black paint around. God, the way they play with light in this game is really something. Okay, yep, alright. Good to know. What if airplanes in the night sky? Dude, is this that, Mordecai Twilight, meme? Is there gonna be a generator over here or something? Yep, that'll do it. I like the sound of this. Oh. I can't see shit, dude. Which I know is the point, but like, fuck, man. Well, that was a mistake. Or no, this is what they wanted me to do? Got it. Got the balloon. That's all that matters. Let's go. Yeah, this is definitely the final part of the chapter. Swan? Well. Whew. High octane gameplay. Let's go. It's good music. Oh shit.
As Monroe stood there trying to think of something to say, the statue shuddered and the hatch slammed shut. And now there was no more need for talking. The king was awake.
Fascinating. There were 5 balloons in that sequence? Okay. I mean, yeah, this is the last one. Let's go. So this is the shortest too. There's barely any balloons, so I think this is just kind of...
Ah, it's you, the boy from my dream. What a strange dream it was. My life's work was being destroyed, and all I could do was watch.
Come, sit here by the fire.
It all began right there, in the house I grew up in. I heard a heavy knocking at the door, just like on the night I left. I opened the door, but there was nothing there, just white space. Outside, disaster. Some miscreant had painted everything. My garden was ruined.
This is rad. Okay. Fucking nice.
And then my statue spoke and said, "Help me! Some little hooligan is running around splattering everything in the garden. I think he's headed for the... Something got in my mouth. Oh dear.
This is fucking rad.
I saw my unfinished labyrinth, abandoned and forgotten. And then the credits appeared.
Your dreams have credits?
Oh yes, and subtitles.
They brought back my favorite mechanic.
beautiful city, strangled by those disgusting vines. I built it to stand 100 lifetimes, and instead, it'll be buried in one. A monument for weeds.
So the credits are happening now, which is fascinating. Because it looks like the credits are supposed to be a separate thing. I assume there's probably going to be actually like scrolling credits as well.
The dining hall was full of people, like the old days. It smelled like roasted goose. For a moment, I was happy.
Huh.
Then suddenly,
Fuck.
I was alone again. The world had become cold, dark.
Why does Ben Esposito sound
My
familiar?
own death rising up around me.
Ben Esposito sounds familiar. Sonic Dreams Collection in Donut County fame. There we go. Yep. I recognize him from Donut County. I can pick up the box? Well, there's a balloon. Teddy
I
bear?
floated past chunks of the house I built, or started building. Scarcely 10 years later, and the whole thing was in ruins. My works were meant to last forever.
Wait, Terry
but
Gilliam.
Most of them will be gone before I am.
That makes sense. This does sound like Terry Gilliam. Wild.
I was at a funeral. My own, as it turned out. No one was there. Except you.
Huh. Oh, I'm me now. Okay. So this dream is different than what I actually
I
played.
saw my monument. My last hope of leaving something that would live on after me. And I began to walk towards it. And with each step I took, I got larger. I just kept growing and growing like a teenager. With a gentle push, my monument crumbled and sank. I saw my life's work laid out in front of me. Soon it would crumble into dust, or be painted over by someone who would come after me, the same way I painted over what was here before me. When the universe ended, I knew that everything I'd made was over. And as I sat there, looking out into the darkness, I thought back on all the things I'd built and left unfinished. I realized something. I wasn't sad that it was all gone. I had fun making all that stuff. I would have done it anyway. And then somehow I knew that when I woke up, all my work really would be destroyed. And that's when you showed up. I don't know how you got here, but I'm glad to see you. I have something for you. This brush isn't mine anymore. My work is over. It belongs to you now. I hope it makes you happy, and that someday they will say, he is a better man than his father. That door will take you anywhere you want to go, but leave quickly, child. None of this will last for long.
And that night, even though he was very tired, Monroe did something that would have made his mother very happy. He painted.
Huh. Interesting. It's definitely more abstract than Edith Finch, right? Like, I feel like what they were getting at was definitely... So, are they saying... So, when people say that this is tied into Edith Finch, are they implying that Milton and Monroe are the same person? Milton is the king? Okay. So Milton's the king, so they're basically saying, okay, so he did live to be an adult and he had kids. Basically. And that's all that it really... Interesting. You don't like that ending? It's... So... Like, it definitely seems like a thing that, like, is about kind of the abstract message. I'm still trying to figure out entirely what they were going for. I think it's... I mean, it definitely seems like the whole thing of what you leave for the people who come after you, right? Like, or more or less, I guess, about, like, that kind of... realizing that it's less important what you leave behind and more... well, what they're allowed to make for themselves, I guess. Okay, so 1, 11, 21. So at least 21 balloons missing. So wait, so the King's Dream, beginning, the middle, the end. Okay, so I literally didn't get anything in the beginning. Wait, what did I miss in the begin? Man, so even... Okay, so the beginning was like all the stuff where he's still in the castle, basically. What do the regular credits look like? I'm mostly just curious about the music. I like the soundtrack to this, so I'm curious what the credits music is. This is a cool... It's a cool way to do it, doing all the, doing, portraits for everybody. Ben Esposito, Julie Perry, Terry Gilliam. Oh, Genova Chen, look at that. So yeah, there you go. Oh, Arcane Kids are here. This game was made in the brief area where mustaches were random and quirky. Remember when, like, that was a big part of Markiplier's personality? Well, not personality, but, like, him having a fake mustache for a bit was a big thing. Interesting. So the King's Milton. So I guess really all that this set, when people say like, oh, you know, like there's more to it, all that really is basically just like confirmation that like, no, like Milton got out of the house, like he went on and he lived, basically. He didn't die there. Didn't they already do this? Oh yeah, I forgot the hippo had a voice. Did Monroe have a voice? I guess he had grunts and stuff when you'd fall from long distances and stuff like that. And now you would need to get a voice actor for that. Yeah, the way they did his like 5 o'clock shadow was cool. Just nice little art games, right? So have they done anything outside of these two? Like, what else has this team done? Because so far, like, these were both bangers. Like, I really like this. I'm still trying to figure out... So, like... And I mean, Edith Finch had, like, some of this too, right? Where it's, like, super abstract storytelling, and there are definitely elements of Edith Finch where I'm, like, trying to figure out, like, okay, so what exactly did this mean? What were they going for here? But at the same time, Edith Finch was also married with a non-abstract, grounded plot that, and all the abstract stuff was, like, in that, and in that, it was all put inside of that framework. So, you know, so like I can tell you like the literal facts of Edith Finch, and like those exist. There's not really a lot of literal facts for this one. It seems like the whole thing was abstract, so I'm trying to figure out what all of it was supposed to mean. Man. Even this had a lot of people involved. That's like the funny thing, right? You look at like... Oh, wait, Sony Santa Monica was involved with this? I guess, yeah, it was on PlayStation only. Or it started on PlayStation, so I guess... Santa Monica didn't make it, though. Did they just get assistance from Santa Monica? Santa Monica's the studio that, Didn't they work on Last Guardian? I feel like they got pulled to help with Last Guardian. Wait, this came out in 2012? Jesus. I'm really behind on shit, man. I'm glad I played this though. It's funny, like I really wanted to play Spiritfarer, but then like we did Edith Finch as a test, and I got really hooked on that, and then I didn't want to play something else before I played Unfinished Swan because I did Edith Finch, so I wanted to see that. To make the God of War games. Right, they do, right, like they did God of War, but didn't they also... I swear to God, didn't one of the American studios work on The Last Guardian? Was it not Santa Monica? Considering these credits are the people responsible for making the PlayStation website, I'm pretty sure this is less people that worked on the game and more literally everyone alive. You think because they had like funding and marketing help from Sony, they had to like list a ton of people outside of it. They helped with Journey as well. That makes sense. Man, Journey, okay. So on the Natural Ones channel, I had Chelsea play Journey. She'd never played it before. And that was a lot of fun. It was cool seeing Journey again after all these years. Yeah, this music is a little loud. Let me bring it down a tad. It didn't really do much. Hang on. She didn't know anything about Journey. I had no idea what it was supposed to be, so I didn't like tell her anything about it. I didn't tell her that, you know, like random other people would pop in to play with you or anything like that. And so watching her like watching her reaction to that when that happened was great. And it was awesome because she got like the perfect kind of like companion for it. Somebody who stuck with her through the whole thing. And was like super communicative and showed her all the secrets. Like, he saw that she was a new player from like the trim on the jacket and all that. And so he's just like, hey, come over here. Like, there's stuff over here. And he showed her like every fucking secret in the game. And showed her how to avoid the monsters and all that so she didn't get hit. She had a really fun. And then they got to the end, and it's the part where you're walking through the exit into the golden light and all that after you do the apotheosis section. And she stopped walking. She's like, I don't want it to be like over. And so he turned around and he like held down the talking button so that he did like a little bow. And she's like, oh, how do you do that? And she like bowed back. And just like everything that like Journey was designed to do, she was like on board for. And that was a really fun thing to see. Just like her like develop like a language with the other player and get excited about seeing all the stuff and getting invested. She had no idea what was going to happen. She had no idea what the game was. And that was so cool because it's such a thing. Journey was such a big deal when it came out that like fucking everybody knows it. And so just like after all these years to like get to see like a fresh reaction to Journey was like, I felt great. It was a lot of fun. And then we got to the end. I didn't tell her it was gonna, because after he disappeared, she was like, well, how do I? She's like, is there a way that I can like talk to him or anything? And then the name of the person, they show like the names of the people you played with at the end. It was Sniper Zone 420 was his name. It was very good. It was a good time. You really need to play through Journey. I only played a little of it. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I guess I assume most people just like know the conceit of it at this point. Journey's great. I did a run like the next day, like watching her play it made me want to play through it again, so I did a run just because like it's a great game for just like putting on podcast or videos or something and listening to stuff while you play through, you know? What an interesting game. Muted you after your points, wasn't spoiled really. Okay, that's good. I'm sorry. I just assumed everybody here would know Journey. I'm sorry. Cool. Well, I guess that was Unfinished Swan. I'm definitely gonna. Okay, wait. Let's see. Let's look at these achievements. So I got 6. 4 of them were just beating the chapters. 1 for showing all the pages. 1 for looking at the Sleeping King. You haven't thought about Journey in many years? That's fair, man. Rocketeer, launch a blueprint box 15 meters high. Launch a blueprint box 30 meters high. Oh. I can make those things blast off? Yep, Will. Minimalist. Reach the watchtower without throwing more than 3 balls. There you go. So I got to do a run where I basically just don't splash things. Then Balloonist release all balloons, which I figured that would be a thing, getting all the balloons. Cool. That shouldn't be too hard to 100%. I think that'll probably be a thing I do at some point this week, probably after work. It'll probably just take me like an hour to just go to the chapters where I didn't get all the balloons and hunt them down. And the Minimalist run might be fun. Reach the watchtower. How far along was the watchtower? Oh, that's just the very beginning. We can literally just do that right now. That's just the first section. Let's do it. Do it on stream, coward? I'm doing it. Let's do it.
Monroe's mother had always been much better at starting things than finishing them.
Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god. Uh. Oh my god. I, okay. Where is the hole to go through? Oh, it's literally right here. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Where's the swan feet? Okay, I'm making progress. I'm definitely going... Alright. Let's turn the sound up a little bit. Definitely sounds like I'm making... So I'm on the grass now, right? Yo! Here we go! Okay, if I remember correctly... There's water here. I need to go around. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. I'm going across the little rock steps. I should be... What is this sound? I feel like I'm not taking steps anymore. What am I caught on? Oh! Are those the ones... These are the ones I just passed, yeah? Am I going back now? Which direction are these? Why can't I get to him anymore? Because there's a wall between us, huh? Okay. Close to the sound of the square? There's stairs, right? There's stairs here. I'm just gonna turn these speakers up. Okay. Okay, come on. Here we go. Okay, I think the path is around the left. God damn it. Because I have to turn around and I have to follow a thing around the top, right? Like, I see the statue with the crown on it. Bro, this is... Have you finished the Swan? We have. We're trying to get an achievement now. That is, get through the first section of the game throwing no more than 3 balls. Okay, because... Fuck. Alright. Okay. Okay. Here's the crown again. Okay. There should be... Oh my god. This is the front? Fuck me, dude. Okay. I'm trying to remember from here. From here we have to... There's stairs. There's stairs here somewhere. Okay, there's the chicken legs. Okay. Take this through there. I need to... There's going to be... Yep, okay. Fuck. Okay. This is the hardest part. There's a... Oh my fucking god, guys. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Fucking please. So I take this ramp up for a while. Here we go. Fuck. Okay. Awesome. Through that section. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We're doing it. I'm trying to remember how this path worked. It was... Okay, yeah, that is... I think there's 2 staircases. I remember there being 2 staircases at one point. The one on the left doesn't go all the way up. I need to take the one on the right. And that takes me up and to the end of the level. Yo, there we go. Okay. These are the staircases right here. That's the end right there. Fuck. Okay. I do have one more paintball left. Because there's the upper... I don't need this paintball, though. We're, like, right here. Oh, the balloon radar is, letting me know there's a balloon nearby. What is this on? This gold part? Where's this fucking staircase? Oh, that took me up a bit. There we go. Apparently I'm at a balloon. Oh, hey. Do I use my last thing to get this balloon? Or do I get that on a different run? Oh god. Here we go. Did I fall? What am I on currently? This is the end right here. I'm right here. Here we go. Bro. So goddamn close. This is killing me. I'm like right on the edge. I'm trying to remember the final geography. Okay. Fascinating. Not what I thought would be helpful. Hang on. I'm so goddamn close, guys. Oh, that is helping though. Okay, so the staircase is here. Fuck me. Man, I'm right at the end though. The thing that's killing me is I'm legitimately at the end. He's right fucking there. Yo, okay, that's it. That's it, actually. This right here, that's the staircase. That paint blot ended up actually being what I needed. Here we go. That's it. Let's fucking go. Achievement pops. Let's go. I got it. You fucking doubted me. Don't you ever fucking doubt me again. Ha! Hell yeah. That's what we call a high-octane gamer moment. I'm sorry, after the Shadow incident, I wasn't feeling positive. Look. The sheer will, the power, the gameplay. I am a fucking gaming chieftain. Alright? You need to understand that. I've been democratically elected to lead the gamers. Is that what happens with chieftains? Are chieftains elected? Or do they do like a divine right of kings thing? Well, I guess they're not kings, so it wouldn't be that. Do they do like a divine right thing, or are they... How do chieftains usually work? I'm uneducated. I don't understand it. Depends on the chiefdom? That makes a lot of sense. I guess most titles you really don't know, because like not all presidents are elected, right? Like, at least not by like the same means. I guess king is the only one where you really know, like, all right, yeah, they probably weren't elected, you know? All right. Well, we fucking did it, boys. The music got fucking loud at the title menu. Bring that down a bit. Guys, that was Unfinished Swan. I'm going to call it a night here. We've got a fairly long day tomorrow. Glad we got through it. We did it. We've experienced, as far as I know, everything that this team has made up to this point. It's possible there's more games. I'd definitely be interested if they made more. I've found them very interesting and like creative from a gameplay standpoint. Definitely got a lot out of playing them. Just like the creativity is like astounding. This week, I'm gonna try to do a stream some night, probably a shorter one. Most likely, we're looking at either a Monday or a Saturday stream, most likely. If I'm being real, Tuesday through Friday is kind of hard for me to stream anymore. But likely one of those nights. I want to try Spiritfarer. I don't know if I'm going to stream all of Spiritfarer or not, but it's a game I've wanted to play for a long time, and I want to at least start off streaming it, because I think it would be an interesting game to share with people. I might be wrong. If that's the case, I'll just play it for myself, like off stream. But I want to feel it out first. Make sure to stream it in 1080p. Thanks. I will do that as soon as I stop this stream. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Take it easy. I will see you soon.